So I am not necessarily going to share tips. I may throw in one here and there, but I'm just going to tell you guys kind of my story, I guess you might say. Obviously, I still struggle with it now and again. But yeah, I just found that I don't really know how to explain it, but I came to a point where I realized, why do I need to be discontent? I mean, if I'm discontent, I'm just making myself miserable because I cannot change the circumstances of things of life. So why not just rest in Jesus and give Him everything, instead of just worrying about it? So I'm going to give you guys 7 tips or things that have helped me. And if I lose track, I apologize because I do not have my notes in front of me. So yeah, if I mess up or whatever, then yeah, this is just kind of like a chat that I don't have any notes. I didn't have notes with my last one either. But all that said, so the first thing that helps with absolutely anything is just not confessing, but giving everything to the Lord. And I know this can be really difficult. I know it can be for me, but after I do it consistently on a daily basis, literally you have to do it every single day, you just give everything to Him, and your daily situations, what you want to get done that day, just everything, all your worries, all your stresses or whatever, just give to Him every single morning. And yeah, that absolutely helps me so much. I'm just Jesus, and I don't know, for some reason when I say Jesus, it just I don't know, not changes my mindset, but kind of, maybe it brings reality. I don't know if that's the right word, but yeah, I guess it brings reality to who He is and what He actually does for us, in our day-to-day lives. So yeah, I just pray to Jesus. That might sound weird. But yeah, that is number 1, is to give everything to the Lord. Number 2 would be to just, I know it kind of is the same thing, but to give everything to the Lord, but actually pray. Praying day to day, throughout the day, just about everything, just when you would think about random stuff of what you need to get done or whatever, if I just pray instead of worrying about what I need to get done, and just telling Him what I need to get done, if you are a single lady, as I am, I just tell the Lord what I need to do throughout the day. If I get stressed or worked up about something, I try to, this doesn't always happen, but I try to remember to just take the time. I don't necessarily stop what I'm doing, but I just tell Him what I am stressing about or whatever, and that absolutely helps so much. Number 3 is share your struggles, your discontentment. I don't know if you want to call it that. I don't really like saying struggles. Maybe, I don't know, just your hard times or your struggles, I guess you would call them. Share those with friends and family and ask them to pray for you. There's this song, I think it's called Can I Pray For You or something like that. But yeah, that's a really encouraging song. Just share your struggles with friends and family. I think was that number 3, I believe. So number 4 would be to don't close yourself up. I don't know how to explain it, but don't close yourself up to people's advice or whatever, on maybe how to help you or something. Not help, but help, if you get what I mean. Don't say, oh well, I don't need your help, I'm fine, I don't. Number 5 is to be grateful for what you have in life instead of thinking about everything else that you want. So that is like a really hard thing to do, but it's like a really good thing to establish in life. Just because, like, you know, like, I really want a camera, for instance, and I don't need a camera in this stage of life, and so just being content in that, is, like, it's really good to be content in, like, the things that you have, like your house, your family, your friends, your, just everything in life as a whole, just to be grateful for it, and to learn to be grateful for it. And if you need something to make you happy, then really you're not content, because like if you're thinking that you're content but yet you're not happy, it's they kind of intermingle, if you know what I'm saying, but they work together. So if you're not content but happy, no, if you're content, like if you think you're content and yet you're not happy, to me that would kind of say that you're not content. Just because, like, if you're not happy, that's obviously like either you want something or you need something or whatever in that group, if you know what I mean. And so that just kind of like, they kind of go hand in hand, if you know what I mean. It's hard for me to explain exactly what I'm trying to get at. But, yeah, that is, my cat's coming over here. But that's like something that is really, really good to establish in life, is just to be grateful in everything that you have, and to learn to just give thanks to Jesus for what you have in life. So yeah, just like every tiny little thing, like, it doesn't have to be like some huge thing in life that makes you happy, like it doesn't have to be like, oh, like this is up here and then you have something else down here that you're grateful for. So you don't have to have anything like huge. It's just everything in life that makes you happy. So like family, friends, but that is obviously like those are all earthly things. So really we need to find our contentment and happiness and joy in the Lord, because if we are searching for something that is earthly, and not of Jesus, but like if it's not him, then we're not really gonna be fully content all the time. So like if we have a foundation of Jesus or a foundation of the world, the world's gonna sink. Like we're gonna be up and down around the world, but like if you stand on Jesus, then it will be like your firm foundation. So yeah, that is number 5. And number 6 is just to trust him. I don't know if you might be thinking, how does trusting and contentment go hand in hand? So if you trust the Lord so go back to my camera, for instance. I was not discontent, but I guess it would be discontent. I was not happy with just the phone to film my videos for you guys. I felt like I needed a vlogging camera or just a normal camera or whatever to film and take pictures. And so I was like basing what I felt or whatever on what I felt like I needed, instead of entrusting it to Jesus. Obviously it's hard to do that from day to day, but once you gain a foundation, it will not broaden your relationship, but kind of like set a more firm foundation once you learn how to trust Jesus. Just because you've entrusted your life to him and are a firm believer in the Lord, but once I gave that situation over to him, I kind of just like relaxed, and it was kind of more enjoyable to film these videos for you guys. And so yeah, like also in trusting, giving things to him and trusting him with it. That also helps you with like your mood, just like everything, because if you're not trusting Jesus with what you have and what you need, then you will not have a firm foundation, because there will be something between you and Jesus. So yeah, that is number 6. I hope I am making sense with all of these, but I don't want to come across as preaching to you guys, just as like a girl to girl Christian talk. So yeah, that's number 6. Number 7 is that has helped me a ton is to, if I know it, my points might sound kind of off, but maybe hopefully in the end I kind of make sense of what I'm saying at each point. So number 7 is to just sit and be quiet. Just listen to what Jesus has to say to you. If you don't even say anything, he will say something to you. So just sit outside in his nature and listen to what he has to say. It doesn't have to be outside. Most days I do it just as part of my quiet time in the morning. Some days I don't get to it, but the days that I do, my days go so much smoother. And so that is almost the biggest tip, I guess. So don't ask me why I have it as number 7. I did not put them in prioritizing order, if that's even a proper sentence or whatever. But yeah, that is all I have to say today. I hope that you guys took something out of it, and I hope it was encouraging. If nothing else, you got to listen to something. So yeah, that's all I have to say to you guys. So I hope you guys have a wonderfully blessed day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
2 Samuel 22, 1-7. David spake unto the Lord the words of this song in the day that the Lord had delivered him out of the hand of his enemies and out of the hand of Saul. And he said, The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, the God of my rock, in him will I trust. He is my shield and the horn of my salvation, my high tower and my refuge, my Saviour, thou savest me from violence. I will call on the Lord, who is worthy to be praised, so shall I be saved from mine enemies. When the waves of death compassed me, the floods of ungodly men made me afraid. The sorrows of hell compassed me about, the snares of death prevented me. In my distress I called upon the Lord and cried to my God, and he did hear my voice out of his temple, and my cry did enter into his ears.